A feelings of excitement, a blessed joyful moment, when two come together to be one. Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Hallelujah, you are meant to be forever. Hallelujah, no retreat, no surrender. Hallelujah, love bring you together. Hallelujah, togetherness forever. Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Hello, wonderful viewers.
You're welcome back to our channel.
My name is Sheyi.
My name is Fumi.
And together we are called Sheyi Fumi. Alright.
Guys, you're welcome back to another episode of Marriage is Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's another day and another topic. We've talked about this topic before.
Yes.
Respect in marriage. But today we're going to talk about the part 2.
Respect in marriage part 2.
Yeah. Basically, last episode we talked about respect. We discussed mostly about men.
Yes.
But today we want to talk about women. Yeah, and I'm so excited.
Honestly, when we finished that episode,
yeah,
we received a lot of feedback.
Yeah,
from
a
men.
lot of feedback from men.
Tell them.
Yeah.
We told them.
Now
to tell you.
Yeah, we told them. Now it's your turn. Men, it's your turn. And if you're watching us for the first time,
yeah,
you're welcome to this wonderful family. We appreciate you. We want you to subscribe to our channel to support this channel.
If you've been on the channel and you've not subscribed.
Oh, really? Okay, subscribe, support us. Thank you.
Last time we were talking about respect in marriage, and we had a lot of talk of what should be, how the woman is supposed to respect her husband. But today we're looking at it on another angle, like we said. Men also ought to respect. The last time I said the Bible said men to love. Yeah. But because the Bible said men to love doesn't mean men shouldn't respect.
Yeah,
so men ought to respect. We have this mentality.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're going to drop the link for the last episode of Respect in Marriage down in the comments section. So you can click on it if you've not watched it. Click on it and watch it.
Respect in Marriage, the first episode. Click and watch so that you can know where we started from. Yeah. So it doesn't look like if you are a man and you are watching today, why are they attacking men? We talked about the women the last time. Yeah. And where do we really start? The first thing we want to consider, honey, is that normal coinage of men. I am the head.
Wow.
I am the head. We accept the fact that you are the head.
Sure.
Actually, your headship is not in contention. The women agree you are the head, and that's why she calls you a crown. But being the head is not a ticket for you to maltreat your spouse.
Yeah, it's not an opportunity for you to exploit her.
It's not an opportunity for you to exploit her. I am the head. Yeah, we agree you are the head.
And do you know that when men are saying I am the head, then something is wrong somewhere.
Your headship is never in doubt. You are given by God as the head, and we accept. But that headship is not a criteria. It's not a ticket. It's not an opportunity for you to exploit
disrespect her.
Your woman, to disrespect her. And by the way, Oni, do you know when a man starts talking about I am the head, I am the head, something is wrong.
Sure. Something is wrong somewhere. It's not until you start hammering it to her. She knows.
So you don't need to remind her.
Yeah, if you occupy your space, if you fill in the vacuum, definitely, you don't need to start reminding her.
So in the essence, if I am saying, don't you realize I'm the head? That means I'm not really the head.
That means you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Because if I'm the head, I don't need to remind her.
There shouldn't be a call for that.
For an example, somebody say, my wife is not praising me. Have you ever said in a situation where you just give your wife, for an example, 1 million for no reason, spent for no reason, and the woman will now say, is this how a man behaves? No. At that moment, she will wax an album for you. She will sing a song for you.
The song will come from the
innermost part of her heart.
Direct from the throne of grace.
And when we talk about a million, somebody will say, what if I don't have a million? Right?
You're not really saying
it's not
million,
really.
yeah.
If it is like you have $200 for an example, or 200 naira or 200 riyal to give to your wife, and you give in the right time, she will appreciate you more.
Exactly.
So it's not all about the amount.
Exactly.
It's just about you filling the vacuum that is created to be filled by God as the head. Exactly. So you don't really need to remind. You reminding her that you are the head shows you are not truly the head. When you think about Christ being the head of the church, the Bible says he laid down his life.
He served. Yeah.
So the headship of you in the family has to do with the service, ability to provide, ability to cater, ability to spiritually guide your family, ability to be the backbone.
And do you realize that ability to guide your family spiritually that you just mentioned now? There are some men that don't have time to pray with the family. I could remember there's this joke of these two guys, J and J. And I watched it. I have to report it because I was like, they were not just saying something like, daddies don't want to wait. Their daddies don't wait at home to pray. That daddies, it's not good. They will just wake up in the morning and say, pray for me, pray for me. You know, like if you're the head, you should know how to put your families under the coverage, under that spiritual coverage. Pray together. That shows you are the head. You are leading them in the direction of God. So for men out there, maybe you've not been doing it. It's unfair. Learn to bring your family together and put that coverage as the head. Let them be spiritually covered. So
that you will be respected.
You'll be respected.
Because when you are the right head, respect will come.
Sure.
It's only when your headship is not right that the headship become contentious.
And you start questioning your headship.
Questioning your headship. Are you really a man? When you hear that statement.
Am I not the man in this house?
You don't need to say you are the man in the. When you are the man in the house, you are the man in the house. We know. She said no.
We know when you are the man. We know when you show it to us that you are the man.
All right.
And thanks for being the man in the house.
Okay.
Yeah. There are some men that keep saying things like, my wife doesn't respect my decisions. Once I make decisions, she won't respect it, she won't take it, she always wants to prove her point. But I'm looking at it from this angle that if you don't involve your wife in a decision, don't expect her to just take the decision.
That is the truth. Every woman wants to be part of your decision making. And when you make that decision without consulting her,
exactly,
it is difficult for her to respect that decision.
Exactly.
See, in marriage, you don't make unilateral decision in marriage that involve the life of two people.
Yeah.
So there is no reason why you should be making unilateral, I am the man, and you make a decision without consulting her.
And you want her to respect it.
You expect her to abide by the decision.
She will not only disrespect your decision, she will disrespect you.
Yeah, because listen, our life is involved in this.
Our children are involved.
Our children are involved in the same marriage. You don't make decision without consulting her. And it is not just consulting her alone, just for the sake of consulting her.
Thing,
It is consulting her for her opinion to count in that decision. There are some people that just ask for opinion just for the sake of asking it.
So that she won't say that I didn't ask her.
But when you ask her, did you take in any of her advice? By the way, her advice is important also because her life is involved. Yeah. So her opinion should also count. Don't just throw her opinion into the trash can, or the respect she has for you will also be thrown into the trash can.
Exactly.
So my wife is not respecting my opinion. My question is her own opinion part of the opinion that you want her to respect?
Yeah.
If she has a say in the decision that you are making, your decision will be respected by your wife. So allow her to have a say so that the decision can be made together and the decision can be respected by both. But in the last episode of Respect in Marriage, we were talking about Rebecca alighting from a camel. But today, we will also look into that aspect. When Rebecca alighted from a camel, what did Isaac do? Let's look into Genesis 24.
I think the same verse we read last time.
Genesis 24, verse 67. So, can you check that?
Genesis
24,
24,
verse 67.
Verse 67.
Yeah. That's the last verse.
The last verse.
Yeah.
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. You know,
Isaac
was comforted.
Isaac took her to his mother's tent. What it means is this. The only place that your wife deserves in your heart is the place where you put your mother. Somebody will tell deep. Somebody will say
that one is deep.
Somebody will say, no, my mother's place is my mother's place. My wife's place is my wife's place. Listen, both of them are in contention for his place in your heart. Your mother played a role from birth to the point where you are right now. And she is going to hand over the continuation of nursing of that big baby called you to your wife. In my culture, if you want to marry, it will be said to you, carry your wife to your mother. And then you carry your wife and hand her over to your mother. Your mother will pray for her and hand her over to you. It is called transfer of party. At that moment, she's saying, I have done my part as a mother, and I'm handing you over to the new mother. And the new mother is your wife. Listen, it will be an error on your part to start benchmarking your wife with your mother. No matter how good your mom is in cooking, your wife would become number one. It will be error on your part to say, my mother don't used to cook like this. You are looking for trouble. You are looking for problem.
And if you're saying that your wife is taking the place of your mom, we're not saying that maybe you should neglect your mom.
No.
We're not saying that you should disrespect your mom or whatever. But what
the
we're
Bible
saying
already says, leave that your mom and your dad and cleave to your wife. Let your love be towards her. That is the reason why we say, even if Rebecca alighted from a camel, I still say at the work of taking her into her mother's tent. So don't just accept the fact that the woman has to come down and respect you. You also have to put her in a place. One of the reasons why we said you can't beat your wife is any reasonable man will never beat his mother. So if you put her in the place where your mother is, and you accord her the honor of a younger mother, there is no way, if you've never in your life dream of beating your mother, they won't ever
insult your mom.
Or insult your mom, then you don't have any reason to beat or insult your wife. So when we talk about respect in marriage, it is a two-way thing. The husband has a role to play. The wife also have her own role to play. Each of them has to respect one another. It's not all about you as husband being the head. It's not all about you as the husband being the one that makes decision. It's all about both of you respecting one another. in marriage, it is neither I nor you.
Yeah, it is us.
Us. And until I become us, marriage
goes nowhere.
And that will be it for today.
Yeah.
Until next week. When we'll be coming your way again with another episode. Sheifumi is saying, thank you.
We love you.
Bye.
Everything given by God to you, man, is so beautiful. Marriage is not exceptional. It's a gift to my kind. We are welcome to figure in marriage we are one. Make God bless our union so that we can be fruitful. If any be a coming, follow me, the lover of my soul. If ever, Lord,